Hey y'all, how's everybody going? My family gave me this for my birthday. Love it. Yes, I love it. Welcome to my cooking show. So, first of all, let me apologize for looking like I've been drugged through the gates of hell. Basically, I have been. No, yesterday was one of my big events that I do every year. And yeah, I feel like I've kind of been drugged through the gates of hell. So I'm just tired, and I apologize for looking like crap, but I'm sorry, but I'm hungry. And I have been craving something for like days. And so I've decided to make it today because I had everything I need to make it with. And I was going to kind of put it off, but I'm ready for it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. When I lived in Florida, there was a salad shop that I love to go to. It's called Field of Greens. And it was in one of the properties that I helped manage, and I just loved the salad shop because they would just do basically anything you wanted on a salad. And I'm not a real typical salad eater. In the vein that I don't like a lot of lettuce in my salad. I know, weird. I don't really care for raw tomatoes in my salad. So, you know, there's all that kind of weirdness that I put into my daily food plan. So, but they would put whatever I wanted. And they made these great wraps. And so I kind of started putting all the stuff that I would normally put in a salad into a wrap, and it was really good. And for some reason I've been craving it like for the last several days. So I'm gonna try to make something like it. I don't know how successful I'm gonna be, but I think it's gonna work. I'm kind of looking forward to it. So what I've got so far is just a couple of shells. Just a couple of flour tortillas. I put down as a base on it. Have y'all had this ranch chipotle? If you have not, you need to try it because it's super good. I'll link it. Ranch chipotle, it's awesome. I put down some mozzarella. I put down some cheddar. Put some onions down. I love sweet corn. This is frozen and it's still frozen, but I think it's gonna cook when I put it in the cooker. And by the way, I'm using my very favorite item in the kitchen to make this. I love my George Foreman grill, and I will die on that hill. I will stand there in all pride and say, yes, I cook on a George Foreman and I love it. I probably use it more than any of my other real cooking dishes or surfaces. I love my George Foreman. I think it cooks well, and I like it. So I've got some roasted frozen corn on there. It is sweet corn because I love sweet corn. These are just some black beans. Okay. I've got corn on there. Okay. So next, I'm going to put some red pepper on here. Just a little bit of red pepper to give it some oomph. So yesterday, like I said, I had one of my big events of the year. I love doing these. It's a marketplace that I do for my business of these mountains. And it's called the These Mountains Spring Marketplace. I also do a fall one. And we bring in about 100 different vendors of craftspeople and arts and craftspeople and artisans and all that kind of thing. Love doing it. It's so much fun. And people really enjoy coming to it, and our community supports it real well. And I just think it's a really cool event. But I'm tired because I'm outside for about 15 or 16 hours straight, on my feet most of the time and all that thing. But it's just so much fun. I love it. But so I'm kind of rested a little bit today, to be honest with you. But of course I am hungry. So I decided I was gonna make this. These are sun-dried tomatoes. I don't know when I really started loving sun-dried tomatoes, but at some point in my life I did. I don't eat a lot of them, but when I eat them, I really like them. And I can always remember having them on this roll, so I decided I was gonna put some on here. All right, and the last thing I have to put on is some chicken. And yeah, I was like really lazy and got this chicken already made into fajita style cut up chicken. I know, I should have like probably done it myself, but I'm sorry, I'm lazy. I just didn't feel like it. Anyway, all right, so all that's there. I'm gonna add some more cheese to this so that it can kind of help bind it all together. Bind that sucker up. I'm also filming this on Mother's Day. I had the best mother ever to walk the planet, and like, I will never have anyone change my mind about that. But I don't really like Mother's Day that much anymore because she's no longer here. And it's just kind of a sad day for me. So another reason not to really do that much today. Anyway, so put some more of that Chipotle ranch on here. All right, put that on top. All right, and I'm just gonna press it all down really good. Now, again, like I said, I use my George Foreman. I love my George Foreman. Ain't nobody ever gonna make me change my mind about it. This is probably the 8th or 9th George Foreman I've had since I started being old enough to cook. And I'm just gonna press that. Press it for about 4 or 5 minutes, and I'll be back. So y'all hang in there, and we'll see how this is together. All right, y'all, here it is. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I might have a hit here. Look at that, pretty, huh? So I'm letting it cool for a second because it's hot. It stayed in the George Foreman for about 7, 8, 9 minutes, somewhere around in there. Everything's nice and melted and hot and all that kind of stuff grilled together. I just added some salsa and some sour cream. So I'm gonna take a bite of it. Before I do though, so do y'all remember the last week or so when I've been telling you all about the most recent Kentucky Derby and how the horse Golden Tempo came from last to first and won, and he was being ridden by one of the Ortiz brothers who passed his brother who came in second at the very end, and his brother was the first one to congratulate him. And he was being trained by a woman named Cherie DeVoe. Remember all that? Cherie DeVoe liked my post. She liked my TikTok. I was really excited about that. Thought it was kind of cool. Anyway, let me taste this. Mmm. Oh yeah. That's good. Now, to be honest with you, probably not as good as the salad shop where I used to get it, Field of Greens in West Palm Beach, Florida. But it's good, I promise you. You know, thanks for coming to my cooking show. Have a great day. Love you so much. Go tell your mamas you love them. Love y'all. Bye.